Hi there, it's Bill Garcia with Monday Money, and thanks for stopping by. This last weekend was Halloween, right? Little kids running all over the place, trick or treat, trick or treat. I'm reminded of a story. My son was in middle school. He came down the stairs. I said, "What are you doing?" He said, "We're going trick or treating." I said, "Buddy, you're a little old for this." He said, "Nope, we're going." I said, "You don't even have a costume." Well, him and his buddies went out and hijacked my neighbors for some free candy. We brought the candy home. We took the candy, put it in a bowl, put it up high in the kitchen. He can get to the candy, but he's polite enough to ask. Fast forward, about a week later, I said, "Hey, go upstairs and get me something." And he said, "Can I get a candy?" And I said, "Sure." Well, what did he say? "Can I have two?" And I said, "Sure." And then he said, "Can I play with Dominic, the kid across the street?" And I said, "Sure." And then he said, "Can Dominic get a candy?" And I said, "Sure." And then he said, "Can we play on the computer?" And I said, "No, you're going to play outside. It's a beautiful day." And he said, "Fine." But until he got a no, he kept asking. That's the real world, folks. Until they get a no, they're going to keep asking. Can we increase the scope? Can we start sooner, start later, make it this way, make it that way, paint it red, paint it blue? Understand that until you say no, they're going to nibble, nibble, nibble. So pay attention to that and say no a little bit earlier and defend your value. Thanks for stopping by. Share us on LinkedIn and around the world, Facebook, and we'll see you around.